Good morning, moonbeams. I hope everyone is having a beautiful week. We are going to do a divine feminine reading today. I was getting a channeled message very strongly. You could be seeing 1121 a lot. That number could have a significance. It could be a significant birthday of someone in your life. The color purple coming through really strongly. A song, Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine, and the specific lyrics: happiness hit her like a train on a track, coming towards her stuck still, no turning back. She hid around corners and hid under beds. She killed it with kisses, and from it she fled. With every bubble she sank with a drink and washed it away with the kitchen sink. Okay, so I'm feeling really strongly like you have not been allowing your happiness to come in. There's most likely a subconscious block that you don't deserve happiness, okay? Maybe you have wounding from childhood trauma that you didn't see a lot of happiness. You didn't see your parents happy very often, possibly went through a lot, and there's a part of you that is blocking happiness. But there's also spirit saying really strongly too that happiness is a state of being. It's an energy, right? And your happiness is not dependent on any outside thing to come in or be in your life. Like, it's not, I'll be happy when I own this house. I'll be happy when I have this person. No, it's like spirit is wanting you to be happy now. Okay, very strong message for somebody here. Maybe look up that song. Let's start with the Muse Tarot. Spirit, give us the overall energy of this feminine right now. We have the Ace of Voices. Okay, so a new beginning with boundaries, I'm hearing very strongly. We have the Page of Voices. Yep, a definite new beginning with strong boundaries with people in your life that have been weighing you down. Okay, Nine of Inspiration. Passionate new beginning here. You have a pretty dark cycle closing out. The Eight of Materials. This is really going to be tied to blockages in wealth as well. So new beginnings in wealth for you, for closing out this cycle, for recognizing it for what it is, and realizing that you don't have to repeat that that generational, like, it's almost coming out as a curse. Like, it's been passed down to the women in your family generation after generation here. We have the Four of Voices. A lot of air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, and the Seven of Voices. Wow, okay. I'm getting very strongly that you deal with intrusive thoughts. OCD is coming through here. Maybe you're starting to decipher here, like, what are my thoughts and what are these like intrusive thoughts coming in, and separating that, starting to understand the difference. Maybe you're even seeking out treatment for OCD. There's absolutely no shame in that, okay? And it's coming through very strongly as well that a healthy diet is really going to help you with this. Okay, clearing your chakras just came through very strongly as well. Okay, a healthy mind comes from a healthy gut. That's coming through really strongly. That just literally just spoke that in my mind. A healthy brain comes from a healthy gut. So I'm not a doctor here. These are just the channeled messages coming through. I just want to preface that. Okay, but if that is resonating with you and you've been really kind of looking into diet and how to heal the gut, then this message is confirmation for you that you are on the right track. Okay? I like how that one came out. The Hermit in the reverse. You're ready to come out of this long-standing cocoon you've been in. Okay? You're ready to face your demons, I just heard. You're really ready to face the things you need to face to move on in your life. Okay? Seven of Materials in reverse. So like I was saying earlier, no more blockages financially because you're letting go of this fear. Maybe there's a healing of the root chakra a little bit that's gone on, okay? You're healing this fear and you are moving forward. Like, I know what I need to get done. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to face. You're facing the things that have kept you stagnant and stuck, and you are bravely facing those things and moving past them. Okay, so things maybe you haven't faced, like even if it's like haven't gone and got a health checkup in a long time, because and this can really tie to OCD, like hypochondria, intense thoughts about having something really intense, you know, like more serious diseases people can be really afraid of. There's something about that here. Okay. I am going to move away from that energy. If that is for you, it is absolutely for you. But I'm feeling someone very strongly here having the courage to kind of face these things. And once you face them and move past them, it's going to, like, a huge weight is going to be lifted off your shoulders here. All right, let's get the Water Temple Oracle. Spirit, give us a little bit of advice here. Thank you for my healing. So you're being very grateful for just everything. You're being grateful for everything at this time. We have 36 and 33. You could be seeing 333. I open my heart to abiding love. Rosa Mystica. Getting very High Priestess energy here. Okay, your path has been long. It's been dark. It's been intense, okay, because you have a higher calling here. Red Tara 41 Revolution. I am a fierce warrior of love. Yes, the warrior spirit. I feel that very strongly. You've been through a lot in your life here. It's taken a lot of strength. Strength most people don't have here. 40 Underwater Temple Growth. I consciously change and evolve. I think you're just in that era right now. Like, you want this change so badly. You're not gonna let your mind here keep you stuck any longer, because it's a lot to do in the mind here. 40 could be significant. 13, we have Mother Games. Liberation, yes. Libra energy coming through. I honor my sacred temple. Okay, this is something about changing your diet, healing your gut is going to be very freeing. It's almost going to lift these demons from you. The brain gut doesn't have a good connection right now, and getting yourself together, like honoring your temple with the nourishment it needs, is really going to help you move forward from this. Sometimes it's that simple, right? And we think we need like all these prescription medications, but it's that simple, like healing our body so it can work the way it was meant to work. It was designed by the universe or God. Let's get one more, Spirit. Ooh. Inner child healing, exactly. 32, Mother of the Ocean. Mother wound was coming through really strongly here as well. Blue whales. I go within to feel whole. Okay, there's something here about you honing in on who you were as a child and bringing that back to the forefront here. We have 3, Goddess Aphrodite, blossom, I bloom with love. You are a lover here. Birthplace of Aphrodite. Okay, maybe you really resonate with Aphrodite here. Emergence, my divine flow arises, my creativity. Standing in that love no matter what, you know, not letting anybody or anything dampen that about you, because it's a beautiful, beautiful quality. I want to look a little bit at the sacred woundings here on this inner child. We have, just want to get some clarification, needing to address a true self disconnection. Okay, so you felt most like yourself sometime in childhood here is what this is saying, and you're honing in on that person again and letting that person come out. Okay, you may have dampened that person because you felt like you were unaccepted as that person, right? I'm getting the black sheep of your family a little bit, but it was like in a good way, okay? But you felt like you didn't belong here. And so you pushed that child down, and you're bringing that back out. We have a betrayal wound, okay? So there's mistrust of others here as well, okay? And that could be with all the like sword energy here, the air energy. Okay, you've just had to only trust yourself here, and even struggled with that, you know. Gas lighting wound will show up as a present feeling of confusion, self-doubt, and a distorted sense of reality, often after being manipulated into questioning your perceptions and experiences. So being around a lot of people who have, you know, like, you'll want to talk about something and you'll bring something up, and they'll tell you that you're wrong in what you're thinking and feeling, and you're not. You know, this person or people in your life could just be complete liars, right? And unwilling to admit to their faults, which has made you question your intuition here, okay? So strengthening that. Let's get some keepers of the light. Advice, Spirit, what advice? The next 2 decks will get advice for you here. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Okay, so a lot of rest is needed right now. You could be feeling that. You could just be extra tired. Get grounded. Empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Okay, so rest and grounding here. Putting your feet to the actual ground, bare feet to the actual ground. Break the chain. Yes, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. The generational curse that came through in the channeled message earlier, right? You are breaking free of that, realizing you don't have to repeat that pattern. It's a real pattern of unhappiness coming through, like just not allowing yourself to be happy. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? What do you need to let go of? Really big with the eclipse period that just happened here in this month, okay? We had 2 eclipses this month. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no, okay? Say no to everything that doesn't resonate with you anymore. It's okay to have that strong boundary, okay? It's okay, regardless of what anything is telling you. Like, even if you are in a relationship and you don't feel like that relationship resonates with you anymore, but you don't quite have it figured out, right? And I don't know why this is coming through. You don't have it quite figured out what the next steps are, like maybe leaving that relationship, and you don't want to continue romantically in that relationship just because the 2 of you are together, then don't. Coming through for somebody very strongly here. One more, Spirit. Priestess, did I not say? High Priestess energy. You have a higher calling here. Your calling is higher than others, okay? That's why you've been through more in life. That's why you've had a hard life. That's why you have this inner warrior about you, okay? Your story is going to help a lot of people, I'm hearing. The crumbling, okay? I was getting this with no too, but a little bit of the Tower energy. There could be a big change coming to your life. And they're saying to be prepared for that, to be ready for that, and to not fear it, okay? Coming through very strongly here. And trust your path. 888 coming through very strongly here. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? What cliff would you leap off of if you knew somebody was going to catch you? Future higher self. So words of wisdom from Spirit for this divine feminine who's about to have a lot of change in her life for the better, I'm hearing. This is your time to step up and lead from your soul. There's that Knight Warrior again. Your success is closer than you imagine. So just keep going. And I just heard, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. You are the rare flower that blooms in the dark. Exactly. Keep growing. Black cat energy, warrior energy, okay, crow energy, raven energy here. You are never lost, but only forging a path to new worlds. You are the trailblazer here, okay? There's something about your story that's going to show people a different way, a different paradigm, and it's very beautiful. Your shadows are just hiding the light right now, okay? But you're freeing yourself from that. That's this Tower, this Scorpio energy too. You are freeing yourself from those shadows, from those devil energies, Capricorn energy, okay? Any addictions, any things that don't serve you. Storms may bring passion, but not peace. Okay, so you're also letting go of anything that doesn't bring peace in your life, okay? There is a way if you are willing to change the way you see it. See, like a dual computer thing. You could have like a home office. You could work from home here. Don't take action when there is a feeling of resistance. So something to do with this relationship here I was talking about, okay? If you don't feel, like, don't lean into it. If you don't resonate with it anymore, it's going to feel weird for the time being. Everything is unfolding as it should be, yes, okay? Just let it unfold. Let it happen naturally. Don't take any rash steps here, they're saying. What you may find may not be what you expect, but it may be what you truly need. I just heard the universe has a plan. Be the brave and authentic soul you are always destined to be. Maybe somebody here wanted to do ballet in their childhood and never did. Coming through strongly for somebody. Okay. Let's get the astrology dice to close out your reading. Okay. We have Leo energy here. We have 5, so change. 5s are all about change. You could be seeing 555. We have Virgo energy here, which is bringing us back to the Hermit energy. So that's telling me you are like the caterpillar turning into the butterfly right now. Okay, maybe at the very beginning stages of that, but to keep going, to trust this path, okay? And to not let your demons take over anymore. That's a very important word of advice coming through from Spirit right now, to not let your demons take over anymore. And we have the descending lunar node, the past, karmic baggage, spiritual misgivings, and the path you have followed, okay? So this is truly, truly, truly about forging a new path, okay? About letting go and freeing yourself from this ancestral curse that has been weighing down your lineage. All right, my loves, I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit of guidance. And most importantly, I hope it helps strengthen your intuition on what you're already knowing and feeling. I love you very much. And until next time, love and light.